Hello everyone, Irish Commander here, and I have an unboxing for you today. I believe this is the stuff for the Axis that I ordered. And look at that. Japanese, these will be my air transports. And those are Spanish nationalist roundels, or flags rather. What in the world? Oh. I got confused for a minute, fellas. I need my knife first off. Second, these are 3D printed pieces for Germany. And, oops, never mind, the bag was actually open. I thought it wasn't. But it looks like we got a couple things. Let me see. I don't remember which I said this was going to be. Either tank destroyers or self-propelled artillery. I think tank destroyers, though. Because I would definitely say that this can destroy a tank. Now, what is this? Oh, I remember. So, there's a couple of former America game expansions that I wanted to get, but obviously now that the America game has been discontinued, the expansions don't really need to exist. But luckily, this piece right here, I believe it's called the Silverbird, has been recreated. Or not recreated, but remade as its own thing, separate from the expansion. Which you can still get the expansion rules, but it's now like its own model. You can buy it by itself, and I think that looks really cool. The space plane, as it's nicknamed. Actually, you know what? I'll leave it out of the bag, as I'll need to be putting that up later. Alright. Italians. These will probably be tank destroyers, perhaps. So there's that. German air transports. As you can tell, I have air transports, self-propelled artillery, and air transports, self-propelled artillery. Oh, and tank destroyers for every nation. Or at least I'm planning on getting it. I already have my French and Soviet pieces ordered, so they'll be coming in next week. Those are actually, I believe, Italian jets, but I'm going to be using them as air transports. Not many options for already pre-made pieces, or pre-colored pieces on historical wargaming, unfortunately. I think these are going to be my Japanese self-propelled artillery, which this kind of does look like self-propelled artillery to me, at least. Trying to get all the pieces out of the way first. Italian tanks or tank destroyers or self-propelled artillery. Probably be my tank destroyers, and these will probably be my self-propelled artillery. Let's see, do we have any more pieces? Yep. Once again, this will probably be tank destroyers for the Germans. And these will be the tank destroyers for the Japanese, which I think that's what these actually are. So, good that we have those now. Spanish Republican flags. I already have one set for both the Spanish Nationalists and the Spanish Republicans when I made my sort of demo order. So, I just had to get two more to cover the board. Speaking of flags that will be covering the board and being used, we got the Italians. The Japanese, they will actually be using their old flag, or old roundel, from all the way from Axis and Allies, and used as their roundel in this game. Look at that. German swastikas. It's like Germany got quite a few of these flags here. That makes 3 and 4, which I already had 1, so I got around 50 German swastikas now. for their roundels at least. And we got build plates and labels. So let's put those off to that box off to the side. So I got just a little bit more room to work with. So I got the build plates first. So yeah, you can see there we got the German build plate, the Italian build plate. Oh, got it backwards. The Spanish Nationalist build plate, Spanish Republican build plate, and oops, looks like it's got a little bit of debris on there, and the Japanese Empire build plate. So yeah, we got that, but looks like we got some labels as well. I think I actually used some of my reward points for some of these. So this will be for my Axis Miners expansion. They have their own box, so I needed a label for it. Same for the Italian Civil War expansion that I'm working on. So considering the fact that I'm making my own army for these guys, I figured, you know what, that's what the symbol will be. Even though we'll have some stuff for the Italian Republic in there as well. This is a generic one. I think I'm going to use this for my neutral stuff, like all my boxes that are like miscellaneous or neutrals or whatever. So I'm going to give this a go and put this on my neutral countries box. Oops, almost dropped it off the little tabletop I got here. And this is the Japanese naval ensign, which, as you can see here, is our flag for the Japanese Empire. Now, I don't have the box right now, but I actually got the version where the rising sun here is in the middle. But obviously that's not accurate to my roundels, so I went ahead and got this sticker right here so I can update it. And it'll match my build plate and roundels as well. Alright guys, this is just a short little unboxing here I wanted to share. Looking over the things we got our new units for the Axis powers. We got our roundels that we needed as well for the Axis, including the Spanish Republicans. Got our build plates we needed for the Axis, and like I said, Spanish Republicans, just threw them in there. And a couple of battle labels to make things a little bit more convenient for myself. And of course, well, not of course, but as a bonus, I threw in the Silverbird model since it was only about $2. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get these things all put up, tip the wings of my planes here, and get ready for next week's order. Until next time, this is Irish Commander, signing off.